What's happening, man? I just wanted to put this somewhere. I need to put this somewhere because I know I've been kind of talking about very similar topics lately, but I think it's really important to address stuff in the experience, shared experience that we're having. And so, I'm having a conversation with a good brother right now, actually, and we were commenting on one of those kind of influencer dudes that like just kind of is in the corner of the video and points, or he talks. This guy talks a lot more than usual, but just seeing a unique change in the way that he speaks and speaks about others. And if you don't agree with him, he calls you a name, a very specific name, referencing a Mind Unveiled topic. And how we both noticed that and thought that it's lame. But more so, I started to go into my, kind of view on all of this and how it's very difficult for us all to remember none of this is real. None of this is real. And if you start to think about that, it becomes a situation where something causes you to maybe stumble and forget, or have to focus on something seriously because it has to do with something that you care about very much. I'm going through that currently. Many people are. A lot of the time, family gets used against you. You need to focus on this. You have to. It's like drawing you back in. And so, between that and the outside, the macrocosm, telling you that there's going to be war and showing you all these movies and TV shows that are predictive programming. It's telling you what it wants you to behave like once these things start. Right? It's telling you, hey, when shit starts to pop off, get a bat, get a gun, get a knife, go out here and start cracking off on niggas, right? That's what it's telling you to do. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of that. As a matter of fact, it behooves and benefits you much more to work together in cooperation. Do you ever see any predictive programming of that? Not too much, no. And if you do, it's outweighed by the carnage. All those science fiction movies that show, they'll show a ragtag team of very diverse higher individuals that finally, are, successful in the end. They're victorious in the end. But before that, what do you see? You see a bunch of negativity, a bunch of chaos, beings fighting, beings killing each other. Depravity, all these things you see first, and then they win. But what I was saying to him is, on top of this being a farm, on top of all of these things, really just meant to make your mind see things to create loosh, and your body experience things to create loosh, because this is technology. What we are in currently is technology. Microcosm, macrocosm. This is the micro of that. It's showing you things and letting you hear things and feel things to create a result, whether it be loosh or furthering the dream, the simulation. And your brain doesn't know the difference. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a movie or something you're seeing in life. It's just seeing things and processing it. So when people say to be careful when you watch movies and stuff, and I agree to an extent, but you don't have to be pussed out about it. You just need to remember and tell your mind over and over again, what I'm seeing right now is not real. It is a simulation within a simulation. It's trying to show me something to program it into my computer, into my personal computer. Doesn't have to work like that. You can remind yourself over and over again, you know what, I'm watching this for reference. I'm watching this to get away for a little while, a little, escapism. I'm watching this to study. I'm watching this for research. I'm watching this for fun. Whatever it is, you can see or hear or experience something and just remind your being that it is not real. You can also do that with this. You can do things and remind yourself, like, look, this isn't real. This isn't real. They can manipulate all kinds of stuff. Like, the way that this is just an example, and to be forthcoming and vulnerable with you, so that you know that I'm genuine and sincere in what I'm saying. When I watch these videos back, there's a filter on this. There's been a filter on every single one of these videos that makes me sound differently when I speak. Every single one of them. And there is also a filter that makes me look different than what I look like when I go look in a mirror. Have I ever mentioned it really? Nope. Do I care? Not really, because it's not changing my words. You can still hear my words. And I love you. So I don't, it doesn't matter to me if you're trying to make a fool of me or make me feel less confident. It's not working. It's not going to work. None of that works. Same thing with the Patreon. I put up one video and it gets reported for sexual content. It's this. It's me doing this. Talking. Is that going to work? No, it's not. We're strong enough to do this. We're strong enough to beat this. We just have to tell ourselves, remind ourselves, and let the experience itself make you forget things. That's the whole tactic, is to get you to forget things. That is the entirety of the tactic. There are many little mini tactics, but that's the overall, is to get you to forget, to take your memory away from you. Take your memory back. Even if you don't remember what you are for real, or who you are for real, or how long you've been in this, how many times it's just reset you, doesn't matter. Just remember what you can. Alright, I'm going to talk about this more later. I love you, dog.